Isaiah chapter 26 verses 3 and 4 says, "You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, for he trusts in you. Trust in the Lord forever, for in Yah the Lord is everlasting strength." Here God assures his people of perfect peace even amidst crisis. If we see when this verse or this message was given, it is given in a context of imminent invasion by the Assyrians on the nation of Israel. And here God is calling his people to come and experience this peace even amidst crisis. The people of Israel looked to help to the nation of Egypt and Syria, but God is calling them back to him and assuring them of this perfect peace. If you see the phrase perfect peace in the Hebrew context, Shalom is repeated twice. Shalom, shalom. That is peace, peace. Here God is telling his people that the peace that he wants to give them is true, is solid, and it's real. He is emphasizing certainty of experiencing this perfect peace. The peace that God wants to give his people is both inward and outward, is peace with God and peace with man, is peace now and also in the hereafter, which is in heaven. We can experience this peace. God assures it to his people whose mind is stayed on him. A mind that is stayed on the Lord is a mind that dwells on him, that is steadfast and rooted on him. It's not an occasional reflection on God, but it's something that is constantly focused on God, his purposes and his plan, knowing that he is in control. His people can experience this perfect peace. Sometimes our minds get distracted with the situation around us or the challenges that we face, or even the joys of this world can take our focus away from God. And our mind can get distracted. Satan is trying his best to keep our minds away from God and onto anything else. But here God is asking us to come and dwell on him and his presence, his character and his purposes, and we can enjoy this peace. God also gives this perfect peace to those who will trust in him. Trust in the Lord, for in him is everlasting strength. The battle of trust starts in the mind. Who do we trust and why do we trust? And here God is asking us as little children, as how they trust their parents, to come back to him and trust him. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Even though the situation might look dire, even though we don't have answers to the questions we're asking, God is asking you and me to trust in him. Even though the challenges around may be overwhelming, God is still asking his people to trust in him, to experience this peace. God wants to bless us with this perfect peace, this complete peace, the peace that passes all understanding. And all we have to do is fix our minds on him, fix our eyes on him, and to trust in him continually with all our hearts. God wants to bless us with this peace that is both experienced inward and outward. When we trust in the Lord, this is reflected in our actions. It is seen in our behavior, in our words, and the peace of God is seen on our faces and in our lives. The way we behave and the way we act will demonstrate this peace that passes all understanding. God wants to bless you today and this week with this perfect peace. You and I can experience this perfect peace now. And he is assuring that even amidst crisis, even amidst all these challenges, we can experience this peace when we are close to him, when we trust in him, when we are constantly thinking about him. So I hope that you will take this verse to heart and that you and I will be blessed with this perfect peace from God above. Shalom, shalom.